I feel like the most important thing that people need to know about me is it's not about me. That's why there's no face, there's no identity. Like, Drac isn't a person. It's a how-to channel, right? It's not a guy behind it. It's not a personality. It's not like, this is me and this is what I do. It's like, this is what you can do to make your toys more fun and bring them up to a level that, like, you can compete with them and really, really get into it. And I think that that's what, like, Rob is doing. It's that perfect synergy between we're adults playing with toys and they're like intense and it's fun and it's exciting and you get to be somebody else entirely. And so I'm the guy who tells you how to do that. This is how I make my blasters sweet and how you can make yours too. Every video starts off the same way. It starts off with, hey guys, it's Drac. And then I sit down, all my footage is first person, so I'll look at something, I'll be like, this is a Nerf Elite Alpha Trooper, and start to finish, you're gonna need number 1 screwdriver, pop, 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 pop. These 2 are smaller than the rest of them, so set those aside. Then you just butterfly it open and you see that the internals for these guys are just absolutely simple piston systems. So it's a little bit of Teflon tape, some silicone grease, a heavier spring, some like lithium for the moving working parts, and you put it back together and then all of a sudden it shoots twice as far and somebody's really excited to own that and have that and play with that, and it's just something really special that you can share with people in 5 minutes. I got into Nerf freshman year of college with the guys from Narwhal Studios, and then there was a game of Humans vs. Zombies at my school. I started off with a really crummy gun, and I came back, and I set it down in my dorm room, and I was like, this is disappointing, because I used to play paintball, and I wanted to just go, 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 and I was fast, but the gun wasn't, and so I looked over at my toolkit, and I was like, maybe, and I cracked it open, and I did it, and then, of course, I show up at the next mission, and everybody's like, wow, make mine do that. And so I didn't know what to charge or what it was worth. I enjoyed doing it, frankly. So like for $5, I would modify your Raider, I'd modify your Maverick, and I'd just do it at signups. I'd just $5 a piece, your blaster is sweet now. And it got to the point where it was so popular that I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, it doesn't matter what you pay me, I don't have the time, but I'll teach you how to do it. And so I put the camera in front of me, I did everything that I was doing at the sign-up table, and I uploaded it to a YouTube channel that previously had like little tech vids from robotics and stuff in high school, and I shared it on the Facebook page. I was like, guys, this is how I did it, so you can do it too. Just hit up Lowe's, $5, same cost, just you own it now. And they shared it with their other Facebook groups and other HVZ people, and like I went from a channel with like 3 subscribers to like in a year it was 10,000, and then it never stopped, and it became this definitive, like, if you want to play, then like do this to your guns, and it became synonymous with Nerf modding, and it's flattering and humbling, but it just never saw it coming. So Nerf is totally for kids. It's 100% for kids, like ages 8 to 12, 8 to 14. It's been bouncing around in that range. The difference isn't that Nerf is for kids, it's that it's okay for you to be a kid. And that's what Nerf is. It's not these toys are for children, it's that it's okay for you to be a child still. And so you can amp them up and do whatever you want to them, but at the end of the day, it's about capturing that kind of like spirit of having fun and not taking yourself too seriously. Like paintball and airsoft is all milsim and tactical and all this, that, and the other. And I'm wearing like this full, I guess, Nerf military gear, but it's still neon and goofy and like bright red. Like it's all about having fun. Like all nerds, not very popular in high school. So I was really part of 2 extracurriculars. One of them was academic team, which was like, you're smart and know stupid stuff, so here's a competition where you can know more stupid stuff than other smart people. And then I got really into robotics, which is kind of how I know, or how I knew, rather, like, these are tools and how they work, and this is a bandsaw and a scroll saw, and there's a difference, and this is a Phillips head and a flat head, and etc. Just like basic engineering mechanics. Like, robotics taught me how to walk around a Home Depot, and that's the most basic skill for Nerf, is just to be able to walk into a Home Depot and ask questions. Like, so I guess a little bit of robotics, a little bit of Quiz Bowl, not a lot of friends, and then Nerf changed all of that. It's a night and day difference. Nerf feeds me, it puts gas in my tank, it pays for my college tuition, it's not even about the money though, it's about like how many friends I've made through this hobby. Like, I have an entirely new family, and I even have my little decal and we're goofy as all get out. But we have a group in the Southeast, and we play with not just these guys, but we make entirely homemade blasters out of PVC and like bowling alley springs. And we go really hard, and they've become like my family. Like this entire, we call it the NIC, which is Nerf Internet Community, and it's a way of differentiating from HVZ, because HVZ is Sambo, which is stock ammo modified blasters only, and then NIC is just however you want to fling foam at guys, that's cool. And so like those are the dedicated guys, and like I eat with them, we meet once a month, we hang out all around that. Two of them have started YouTube channels, and it's a night and day difference. Like you have friends who are passionate about the thing that you're passionate about, and it just snowballs. So like Nerf appeals to your Halo 3, your Call of Duty, that guy wants to go out, and everybody secretly wants to be that character, because that's what a video game is. It's the experience of like, let's go and be your own kind of action hero. And then Nerf is like, let's go, and it gets you off the couch, it gets you out, it makes you not like headset friends, but it makes you like real life hugging, shaking hands friends. And it's completely different. It's how people like pre-internet, pre-computer, pre-video games like used to interact, and it's something that I feel like we've lost in society, and these little pockets of nerfdom really help bring that community of people back together and let them have fun with each other instead of by themselves. So you have the obvious things, like you've got the overweight guy who wants to be really good at HVZ and drops 50 pounds in 2 semesters, and that's great. That's incredible. Like the body transformations I've seen these goofy toys put people through, from like not quite so hot to like you could climb Olympus, is incredible. But you're talking about like the psychological change that it has on people. You can take people who feel super left out, who feel really alone, no matter what they're doing, church group, high school, college. Some people just don't have that spirit of community that I think that people really need. And it'll put you in a dark place. And then I've seen these neon toy guns bring people back from that, and it's something completely transformative and special. Like when I met Rob, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like another pillar of this Nerf community who believes in the right thing and the same thing that I do. And it was phenomenal, because he's been doing it for a while, and I was like, where were you? And Rob is just such a powerful force in his own nerfing community that he never needed to network out. He never found me. He just used my stuff and built his own community just like around Thunderdome and around himself. And then he finally reached out, and I was like, you have a what in your backyard? Like, wow. And he's just a really cool guy. He's like, I've wanted to meet you forever. I had no idea it would be this easy. I was like, this is my cell phone. I'm just a dude. Like, it was really, really cool. Amazingly, this pocket of Nerf is so insular that I never heard about it until I heard about it when Rob reached out, and I saw Thunderdome for the first time on the raw cut of this film, and it just blew me away. It's so special. It's like a Nerf kingdom, and nobody has done anything like it. There are people who have tried to commercialize and monetize the Nerf community, and they've made like their own arenas, and they're trying to make it go the way of paintball and airsoft, where it's like pay to play, $10 per day, we'll loan you stuff. And Rob did it right. He was like, I'm gonna build it, you guys can help me, it's always gonna be free, and it's just, this is your place now, it's mine and yours, and it's safe, and you can just be whatever you want here. And I think that that's what it should be. There shouldn't be an entry fee for fun. We're playing tonight, and I'm so amped. I'm going to use a different blaster every round. I'm going to jump over stuff. I'm really excited to game in it. I think that Rob's idea to start other Thunderdomes is correct, fundamentally and truly, and that it's something that the community needs, and that his desire to sink money and time and passion and spirit into doing that is important and worth backing. I'm 100% on board. Like, you've got to start it somewhere, and this perception that this is not cool is wrong. Being on YouTube, you get all of the comments, slurries of them, like, grow up, you're an adult, you're a child, whatever, and some of them are more hurtful than others, but, like, if you can grassroots this to the point where it's just normal that every college has a Nerf club, like every college has a paintball team, I think that it would be so good for just the college culture that there was this other thing. Like, everybody has a chess club that gets made fun of. Everybody should have a Nerf club where everybody is welcome. The unspoken rules for all Nerf is really, really simple. It's like, don't be a jerk, and you're always going to be welcome here. It doesn't matter. Like, tags are cool. There's always next game. It's just about having fun, cutting loose, getting some exercise, and playing with things that you otherwise might not get the chance, because it's just nowhere near as fun nerfing by yourself as it is to nerf with other people. And so that's something that's worth fighting for and protecting. And the community is all-encompassing and all-welcoming, but we're also very protective of that big ideal that, like, if you're not cool with everybody, you're not cool with anybody. If you're watching this film and you're trying to think, like, how can I become a part of this, or how can I be a nerfer, the best way for me to share that with you is to lead by example. Just go out and start your own club, and if you build it, they will come. You'll find the misfits and they'll come play with you, I promise. The Nerf community is very welcoming, and we'd love to have you.